My name is Moses Thompson, and I'm the school counselor here at Manzo Elementary School. This is my 6th year at Manzo, and for the past 5 years, I've been working with students to perform a number of garden installations. Here on campus, we've built a few different types of habitat. We've installed a vegetable garden. And as a function of my counseling program, the garden provides kind of a therapeutic context for individual counseling, group counseling, and also for guidance curriculum. And so it's early in the year, so today's guidance lesson is going to focus in the academic domain. We're going to be working with kids to practice the different skills that they need for continued academic success. So I'll be taking a group of 2nd graders into the garden, partnering them up with a group of parent volunteers who are here at Manzo learning English. We provide English classes for our Spanish-speaking parents.
My name is Julia.
Good morning. Okay, today I would like to work with this class. We're going to go out with our parents and do a little bit of work in the garden. Would you guys like to work in the garden?
Yes!
All right, but before we work in the garden, I want to talk a little bit about what you can do, every kid in here, what you can do out in the garden to make sure that the job that you have to do gets done well, that it gets done in the time that it needs to get done, and that every student is safe. So I'm hoping that you guys can help me come up with some ideas. So I'm going to write up here, I'm going to write working in the garden. And I want you to help me create a web. So you're going to tell me, what can you do out in the garden that's going to help us get the job done right? Jasmine, what can we do? We can work together. Very good. Does anybody know a long word that starts with C that means working together?
Oh, I know.
Looking for a quiet hand?
There's a bug on it.
Danger. Cooperate. Yes, I'm going to put cooperate right underneath work together. Cooperate. Excellent. What else can we do out in the garden to make sure that we're doing a good job out there? Clarissa. We can help each other, help people. Go ahead and put your tools down right where they are, and I'd like for you to come join me over near the grass. Sharing. We have to talk about working hard, cooperating, asking for help, helping others. Hey, Susan, Frankie, can anybody tell me, did anybody get to practice any of the things that we talked about? The working together? Can anybody tell me about that? Benicio, come join the group. Hector, what did you do? Yeah, that's good. That's why we have to kind of... You got to plant, and did you do it all by yourself, or did you help somebody else? Yeah, you helped others. That's really good. Jasmine, what did you do?
I worked together with Lisbeth.
You worked together with Lisbeth. Wow, nice.
He saw.
Clarissa, what were you practicing in the garden?
We're practicing tell people you need help.
Asking for help. Very good. So when you're in the garden, if you're in the garden and you don't know, should I pick this or should I just leave it alone? Do you just take a guess and pick it anyways? No, ask for help. Very good. Benicio, what do you have?
Cooperation. That's what I was about to say.
That's a huge word. So, these are things that we can do in the garden. Share tools, do our job, be safe, help grown-ups, be in charge of our personal space, ask for help, cooperation, start right away, work until the end. Now, that's in the garden.
You could put class.
Yeah, what happens when we get rid of the garden and we come back into the class? Can we do all of these things, same things in the classroom?
You can do it anywhere.
You can do it anywhere. Could I erase class and put home?
Yes.
You
could do your homework at home.
Very good. You can do your homework at home. And when it's time to do your homework, should you start right away?
Yes.
Should you work until the end?
Yes.
If you're doing your homework, should you ask for help?
Yes.
What about in the classroom? Who can raise their hand and tell me, how can you do some of this stuff in the classroom, like sharing tools? Angel Salas, what can you do?
Erasers and pencils are tools and we can share them.
Pencils and erasers are tools, and we can share them. Is he right?
Yes.
Who else can tell me about what can you do in the classroom?
Markers.
I'm looking for a quiet hand. Brenda.
You could share your pencil sharpener and your crayons and markers.
Are pencil sharpeners tools?
Yes.
Are crayons and markers tools?
Yes.
Can you share them?
Yes.
Excellent. Very good. What about helping grown-ups? You can't help grown-ups in the classroom.
Yes. Yes, you can.
Can you help grown-ups in the classroom? Who can raise their hand and tell me, how do you help teachers or grown-ups in the classroom? Benicio.
If you want to be the maids.
If you want to be the maids?
Yeah.
We don't expect for you guys to be maids, but could you help your teacher clean?
Yes.
Could you clean the whiteboards?
Yes.
Whoa, I'm looking for quiet hands. How else can you help in the classroom? Julian.
Help people do their work.
Help people do your work. If Leilani is having problem with her writing, can you maybe help her with her writing?
Yes.
Leilani, if Julian's having problems, could you help him too? That's excellent. Your job for the next week until I come back, I want you to practice these things, not in the garden, but in the classroom. Sharing tools. Start right away. Work until the end. Ask for help if you need it. I want you guys to practice cooperation. I want you to be in charge of your personal space. I want you to help grown-ups, help your teacher. I want you to be safe with your tools and to share your tools. Can you guys work on that this week?
Yes.
And can we talk about it more next week?
Yes.
All right, then right now your job, listen for Miss Linares. She's going to tell you what she wants you guys to do next, and I'll see you guys next week.